Welcome back everyone to Flowers Volume 2, our walkthrough, and we are approaching the halfway point here, assuming that the number of chapters and just the amount of content in this game is at all similar to Volume 1, then we are approaching the halfway point of this game, because we just finished Chapter 3. And what a Chapter 3 it was! It not only had, you know, the sort of expected mystery that we had to solve, but it also really wanted to emphasize this reading, the recitation that these girls were participating in, and what it means to each of the characters involved. What exactly it means is not entirely clear, but Erica herself did have some ruminations on possible meanings for herself, for its writer, Suo, and not really for the other two involved, Chidori and Komikado, but I think it can be assumed that, you know, there was some emotional stake there as well. So in this chapter 4, I'm kind of expecting there to be like like at least a continued discussion of what they talked about in Chapter 3 and just like what that sort of play meant to everyone involved. Chapter 4 is called, and I forgot it, I need to wait for it to load, it's called The Singing Bone. One of the many of the Grimm Brothers fairy tales that are not only just exist and are out there, but that are featured in this game. Also one of the lesser known ones, and a one with a sort of fatalistic moral to it, in that like you get your just desserts. You know, if you do bad, then you'll eventually get what's coming to you, or you'll get what you deserve. Erica herself doesn't really, I guess she doesn't seem to believe in that, or at the very least, she has a different takeaway from the fable than, you know, maybe its intended meaning, in that, well, a lot of it was sort of up to chance. And I guess her idea is this, like, you know, a lot of her life and our lives in general are left up to chance, really. There's a lot of factors that are out of our control, and whether we get a good, quote-unquote good or bad ending as a result is, well, it wasn't anything particularly of our doing, I suppose. I think that's what her takeaway is anyway. We'll see how that relates to the contents of this chapter right now as we get started. It's pretty rough when you're just sitting around and you're still sweating. Kind of relate at this very moment. Since it's still very hot in Southern California. Makes sense. I mean, you smell yourself all the time, or I shouldn't say you smell yourself because you're not aware of it, it's just your nose is just so used to having, I guess, just those particles or whatever around that you don't really smell yourself, even if you smell bad. It's one of the fundamental drawbacks of the human body and its feedback system, in my opinion, but what can you do?
Erika, タオルもらえるかしら? ありがとう。
汗ですらかぐわしいってか、女として負けてる気がするな。
Now, that's just not fair.
暑いよ。クーラーくらいつけてくれてもいいのに。
お水をもらえますか。
汗だらだらだよ。なんだかこのタオルいい匂いがするね。
なんだ、焼肉の匂いでもするのか。
お昼前だからってそんなにお腹空いてないよ。これ桃の匂いがする。香水をつけとくなんておしゃれだね、エリカちゃん。
前も言ったが、名前呼びはやめろ。
でも高崎ちゃんは呼んでるじゃない。
Seems like she's the only one who's allowed to. Not even Suo calls her Erica to her face. It's quite a leap, really, as far as formality goes.
あなたもエリカと呼びたいの？そうだよ。だって仲良しだって気がするしね。
そういえば明日から授業が増えるらしいな。
Not sure what she means. Maybe she doesn't want to discuss like the sort of ins and outs of intimacy, or by that I mean like how close they are. It makes sense, you know. She's not very. That would be a very open display of emotion and affection in a way, and she's not really at that point yet.
礼法と第二外国語でしたね。ごちそうさまでした。
全部飲みやがったな。しかし礼法ね。ま、花嫁修行の場としてこの学院に入学させる親も多いって言うから仕方ないのかもな。
礼法か。正直自信ないんだよね。
確かにダメそうだよな。
そういうエリカちゃんだって苦手そうじゃん。
八重垣だ。確かに和式での作法とか言われても正座もろくにできないしな。
ここでは西洋式の礼法でしょ。このクラスでは花火師さんが得意そうね。何を悪巧みしているの？
It's kind of true. They're that group four right there that was just talking. They're always up to no good.
新しく増える授業のことを話してたんだ。憂鬱だよ。そうなの？私は楽しみだけどな。語学も礼儀作法もどちらもりっちゃんさんは得意そうですしね。語学？何を言って。佐々木さんたちは新しく増える礼法と第二外国語の授業のことを言っているのよ。 リカさんは選択授業のことを言っているのよね。ガーデニングと弦楽器、どちらかを選ぶというものだったわよね。
そうだ。どっちか選べとか横暴だよな。
Oops. I'm biased, but learning a musical instrument can be pretty fun. I imagine as you get older, if you pick up an instrument for the first time, it gets more frustrating, especially if you don't have like a solid foundation of musical theory. Because I don't know, I think as you get older, the sort of obvious lack of like immediate progress becomes more frustrating. I think when you're a kid and you're just starting out the basics, it's not that, it's not that out of the ordinary. It's like, suck when you first start. And you're not really aware like how fast like you want to progress, or like how fast you're quote unquote supposed to progress. But I think as you get older, it's a different matter entirely.
そう？どちらも初めての経験ができて楽しみだわ。八重垣さんはどちらを専攻しようと思っているの？
As far as choices go and routes go, I think this one's pretty obvious. It's the one that corresponds to Chidori. Still gonna save just in case. I'm gonna be mad. It's not it. If that's not an indicator that we picked the right choice, the flower bloomed a little bit more. And it's well on its way to reaching its full growth. So really, yeah, we're well on our way too, that's what that means.
Ma, 弦楽器かな。それに音楽系ならミティが得意そうだし、手取り足取り教えてもらえそうだ。
私に教えてもらいたいの？
Knowing her, she might not be down for it.
まあ、そうだが。
I mean, they're on a first name basis now, sure, but to call them friends at this point is, it's still a stretch.
エリカがそう言うなら教えてあげなくもないわよ。
Would you look at that?
なんかお前丸くなったな。
バカ。
なんだってんだ。
これって仲良くなってきた証拠なのかね。私としてはそう思います。
Yes, taking out your confusion on someone else physically. That's a good idea. Knowing Ichiro, she wouldn't mind, but, it's a thought that counts, or it doesn't count in this case.
ま、合わせた方がやりやすいんだろうが。
I think this is where, this is the point in the VN where the two routes start to really diverge. That's my theory anyway. Probably, if you've been picking Suo up to this point, that the flower, that, you've been in some, slightly different scenarios, but this one it seems like, you know, you're really going down a different path, because if you picked the gardening one, then that kind of implies that Suo would go along with you, and that sort of opens up a whole new set of options as to like how you two would become closer, or how Erika and Suo would become closer, I should say. So I'll keep that in mind for when I do the Suo route sometime down the road. That is very true.
ナプキンを膝に置くときにもタイミングがあります。
Well, new background. Don't think we've ever been in the dining hall before, so that's kind of, or the cafeteria. I forget what they called it. I think they called it the dining hall. Not really sure.
Doko
これから私がディナーを共にする主としますと言いましたね。ナプキンを膝の上に乗せるのはオーダーが済んだ後。これは正しい。招待客は主がナプキンを広げてから後に広げなくてはなりません。佐々木さんは私を待たずに広げましたね。
はい。
聖書をそらんじる時よりも真剣だな。こういうバスキア教諭は珍しい。
途中退席をしたい時にはナプキンの真ん中を持ち三角形にして椅子の上に置きます。
Well, I can see why this is a class. You know, etiquette is. It's not like inherently. It's not like inherent knowledge, like how to like properly carry yourself, and how to like, I guess, eat around like a formal, like informal surroundings. Has to be taught, right? Whether directly or indirectly, but so it makes sense that it's a class. There's so much nuance and just like subtle things that you wouldn't pick up on, like the average person wouldn't pick up on. That being said, that doesn't mean just because there's so much nuance involved does not mean that it seems interesting. Just the opposite. I mean, I think I would just. I mean, sure, yeah, I would just die of boredom, but. How do I say it? I guess maybe just the fear of being called out or being in the wrong here, because it's very easy to be in the wrong as far as a matter like this goes. Maybe that would be enough to like keep the attention of the otherwise restless students, because I think I would definitely be restless in a class like this.
「こうすることで食事中だと給仕に知らせる合図になるのです。
ダリア先生、そもそも食事中は途中退席をしてはならないと聞きましたが。
それはフランス料理の時ですね。途中退席はマナー違反です。席を立つことができるのはデザート後のお茶の時間だけです。
ご飯をいただくときはフォークの背にご飯を乗せるのよね。
あれはイギリス式のマナーで、フォークの腹を絶対に上に向けないという作法から、結果的に背に乗せざるを得ないってだけなんだぜ。
そうなの？
パスタの食べ方も作法は様々だしな。イタリアじゃスプーンの助けを借りて食べると子供だとからかわれるしさ。
See, that's what I mean. I mean, Erica said it herself, but like, there's just so much. Sure, to your average scrub, or layman, or someone who's not high cultured, I say that genuinely, not ironically. Yeah, this stuff seems pretty pointless and dumb, and why would you take a class for it? But it's the sort of, what's the word? Like the sort of properness that they're highlighting here, so it's very fitting for a setting like this. Albeit kind of boring, but it's what they signed up for, you know?
私たちはまだ子供じゃない。そういうことを言っているんじゃないんだよ。
詳しいようですし、次は八重垣さんにやってもらおうかしら。
いや、できれば席順通りで。
はい。
サウスパークのケニーみたいだ。
Considering the nature of South Park, on the other hand, and the tone of that show, to say the least. Not a very appropriate reference.
何です？
It's pretty funny, though.
イタリア語かよ。
さあ、自己紹介文は書けたかしら？
But at this academy, students don't really have a lot of freedom to do anything, really, so I think it kind of makes sense that they don't have a choice.
よりによって高崎かよ。ミキアーも。
では、あなたの生まれはどこでしょうか？
参ったな。ようやく落ち着いたぜ。
Yep, there it is right there, in the background.
「あとは半熟の目玉焼きが乗ってりゃ最高だったんだが。 おい、食事中だぞ。
Oops. I'm sorry.
おい、食事中だぞ。ノートを取るのはやめろ。
I just get really sort of compelled to rush ahead once I've read the line, even if it's not like spoken out loud completely. Usually they line up, especially because I've slowed the text speed down, but still get that fairly often.
英語は良くてもイタリア語はダメか。
ダメね。好きになれないわ。
元気そうだな。
エリカの目は節穴なの？ああ、そうね。今のはいつもの軽口か。
It's finally starting to catch on. It took her about 3 complete chapters, but we're in progress of the 4th one now, so it took her that long. Obviously, up to this point, doesn't seem like she's really had an interest in her, like in any sense of the word, so it makes sense that she wouldn't pick up on even Erica's most prevalent characteristic of her personality anyway.
本当に苦手みたいだな。でも語学ってくくりなら、英語もイタリア語もそう変わらないだろ。
そう？私にはイタリア語の方が難しく感じるわ。特に発音が難しい。
お前、おかしな巻き舌になってたものな。明日は選択授業が始まる。もっと面倒事が増えるな。
ガーデニングと弦楽器でしょ？そっちの方が全然いい。それで、エリカはどちらを選ぶの？ああ、私に気を使う必要はないわ。
承知しているよ。そうだな。私は
Would be surprising if she picked gardening after the choice we picked earlier, or if we have to sort of reconfirm or reassert our choice. I don't think we do, though.
「お前と一緒の教科にするよ」。
なぜ私と一緒の教科にしたの？
ひねくれているからだよ。
それは魅力的な理由ね。
And it's probably not inaccurate. I think she does. But it's also probably not the whole reason. I will return in about about 60 seconds. Okay, we're back. It seems like, just from yesterday's interactions and today's, or not today's, but just the past 5 seconds of their interaction right now, she's sort of, you know, not only keying in on Erika's key characteristics of her personality, but she's also kind of accepting them in a way. She doesn't feel compelled to, you know, be defensive or bite back with an equally insulting retort. Well, I sort of enjoyed that, contentious relationship. It's probably a necessary step if they were to move on from that.
礼法の授業みたいになるのはごめんだ。だろ?
That's not really surprising, I think, as far as Rika and Tsuo go anyway. Ichigo and Ringo, on the other hand, seems like maybe they don't have the patience to learn a musical instrument. I think that might be it. The violin especially is really hard, I think, especially for someone who's not versed in music theory and just like in understanding of music in general. I mean, Erika has... It seems like what she said up to this point about singing and her like incredible aversion to it makes it seem like she does have an understanding of it, and she just has like really bad stage fright. Or just can't do it in front of people. So maybe she has some like at least a slight understanding of how music works. But still, like, violin I think is one of the hardest instruments to learn, because it's very precise and technical. Like, they're not technical, but like the technique required to play it is very high.
Gardening の授業は片上さんが行うそうよ。
寮長か。そういや、バスキア教諭とダリアの花の品種改良を手伝っているとか言ってたものな。
それではここの部位は何と言ったかしら、八重垣さん。
ですね。
もしかして聞いていなかったのかしら？
It seems like even though she's going to class more often, she's still not a good student. When you're preoccupied with talking to your partner, I mean, it's just you can't be in two places at once, and your mind can't be in two places at once either.
はい、そうです。顎当ては付け替えることができます。これは木製のものですが、木製でも形状や色艶、アレルギー対策などで樹脂製のものなどもあります。自分に合ったものを付け替えてくださいね。
別に素直にわからないと言っても怒らないと思うわよ。
話を聞いてないとなったら悲しむだろうが。
怒られるのが嫌なのではないの？もしかしてバスキア教諭が目当てで。
なんだよ、どうした？
なんでもないわ。でもバイオリンもそうだけれど譜面も読めないのでしょ？
そうだがどうした？
Yeah, that's not a good start. I think as far as learning your first instrument, your first musical instrument goes, the violin is not a good place to start, for the reasons that we discussed earlier.
音楽に全く興味がなかったのね。
That's probably true. No, I don't know what the right answer is here. I want to say it's this one, actually, because this one says that she is, but there's like some limiting factor that's preventing her from pursuing it further. There's like an implication in the but, in the however you want to put it. Yeah, it looks like the right answer to me. I saved correctly. I always have to double check. I think I made that mistake like in episode 2 of this playthrough.
少しはあるっちゃあるわ。
そうなの？
And that's the right one.
声が大きい。抑えろ。
このゲーセン、一番太い弦ですね。このゲーセンだけで弾かれる曲、ゲーセン上のアリアは有名ですね。
もしかして歌を歌うのが好きとか？
That's the only one, I think. Guitar, maybe. You can learn how to play guitar without knowing sheet music, and you can also probably, like to an extent, play guitar without having to learn tab, or learning how to read tablature, which is a different type of sheet music. But yeah, I think singing is the easiest one. I think it requires like the least knowledge of music theory. Obviously, it's still technically very difficult, but it kind of stands apart from like playing instruments because your voice is your instrument. I still think she's not terrible at it.
Oi. 授業中だぞ。
こうしてやや上を向いて歌うと喉の開きが良くなるの。
は？
今度やってみるといいわ。
だから勘違いだと言っただろ。ようやく構えるところまで来たはいいが。
Especially if you weren't paying attention in class, you're not going to be good out of the gate, even if you were. I think we found a thumbnail for this episode, thankfully, very early on.
そもそも音が全然出ないってのはどうなんだ。
これは新品の弓なのね。松ヤニを塗ってないのだからいくら弾いても音は出ないわよ。
私のセンスのなさからじゃないのか。
使い込んでいるものでも30分弾くごとに 2,3 回こすってつけるのよ。私のを使ってみなさい。さあもう一度。
お前が最初にやってもいいんだぞ。
私は基本は押さえているわ。さあ。そ そう、顎と鎖骨で挟み込むように、まっすぐ前を見ながらそのまま。
結構この体勢つらいんだが。
まずは正しいフォームを覚えなければならないの。ゴルフや野球でもそうでしょ。
お前に私の愛するベースボールで説教を受けるとは思わなかったよ。
片当てなしでも大丈夫そうね。
さっき言っていたやつか。なくても平気なのか。
単に体型として必要かどうかなのよ。必ず必要というわけではないわ。片当てなしの方が鎖骨に響いていいという人もいるし。
隠された意外な才能ってやつかね。
今の構えを覚えておけばいい。その構えを体に染み込ませれば、手を離しても顎と肩で挟んでいるからバイオリンは落ちないわ。ちょっと。
おい。
Well, I don't know about you, but I think this is an even better thumbnail. The previous one showed up in the opening too, I could have just ripped it from there. This one's unique to this chapter. And also it's even more intimate, so that's a plus. Always.
下がっているわ。きちんと顎とここ。
やめろ。変なところに触るな。
何を言っているの？鎖骨に当てて挟むようにして。
I want to say this soundtrack is directly lifted from Volume 1, not given a new arrangement. Like it was in the, like the ballet scenes in Volume 1. Can't say for sure, I mean, it's only been like a few weeks since I played it, but like every other recurring track they've brought back for this game has been arranged differently. Whether they add some new instruments or they, you know, change the key or the tempo or what have you. It's been like, I think it's been like was done to reflect the season of summer, things like that, but this one's the same. Interesting.
胸も迫ってきてるしな。
And Erica, being a known lesbian to anyone except herself, is very much aware of this.
ちょっと話聞いているの？
No, she's not listening at all. She's very flustered, and since she's so used to being so snarky, she's bad at covering up the fact that she's flustered.
なんで顎と肩でバイオリンを挟まなきゃならないんだ。別に弾くだけならどんな姿勢でも構わないんじゃないの？
この姿勢、構えで重要なのは左手のネック。わかるわね。ネックを自在に移動させ、小指まで動かして弦を押さえないといけないの。つまり、左手の自由度が演奏の要となるから、その姿勢でなければならないのよ。顎を下げない。首をかしげすぎてもバイオリンの響きを邪魔してしまう。きちんと顎と鎖骨の2つの視点だけで押さえるのを覚えて。
わかったよ。そんなに悪いやつじゃないしな。
何？
いや、すぐに試験だってさ。無茶言うよな。
ゴセック作曲のガボットでしょ？完璧に弾けってわけでなし。きちんと学べば大丈夫よ。
そもそも曲名すら聞いたことないって話だぜ。
Same. You're not alone.
バイオリンでは有名な曲だから耳にしたことがあると思うわ。
互いに互いのバイオリンの持ち方を確認し合いましたか？それでは次は実際に音を出してみましょう。
But did she really is the question. It's still the first day. I think there's a lot of room to improve and to make mistakes, but...
ごめんなさいね。つい考え事をしてしまって。
そういえば、高崎が風呂の介助もしてやろうかとか言っていたな。
白羽さんから何か聞いていないかしら。白羽さんから高坂さんのことを聞かれたの？
高坂のことですか？
ええ。八重垣さんは白羽さんと仲が良いでしょ？
I think at this point in this series playthrough, the walkthrough as a whole, I've kind of established where I stand on this matter and who I'm sort of biased to. And me personally, I want to lie here and say that I don't know anything, because it's implied at the end of Volume 1 that Dahlia Sensei had a part in, you know, Mayuri disappearing. And no one else seemed to suspect that, except, you know, Suo sort of made some observations at that time, hasn't really told anyone of such. No one else here has mentioned it either. I mean, I think I'm offline. Hang on. Ugh. Okay, I was offline for a second, I'm sorry, and it was in like the middle of this important point I'm trying to make. Where was I? Right, Dahlia Sensei playing a part in that whole disappearance business that is weighing on everyone's minds. So if it's true that Dahlia has a part in it, that she's sort of responsible in a way, then she wouldn't want Suo prying around about it. She would link it back to her, and not only not want to incriminate herself, but she probably has her own if what I'm saying is true, then she has her own reasons for it, right? That she, in her own way, might think are, like, for the greater good, or that they're morally right, or that she's in the right by doing those things. So, knowing all that, her asking Erica in this very sort of innocent manner and like nonchalant and sort of under the guise of being good-spirited might be her way of trying to find out and stop her from sort of continuing to investigate. That's why I want to lie and say that she isn't, you know, nothing's going on, so that Suo can really find the truth. But having said all of that, it makes more sense to tell the truth here, since everything I just said would probably correspond to Suo's route more. But then again, Chidori's route is the canonical one. It like is in line with all 4 volumes in this series, and I'm sort of getting the feeling that this whole case of the disappearance of Mayuri isn't going to be solved here. It's going to take a little bit longer, so it could still be in like the greater benefit to tell the truth here. I think there's more evidence for me to tell the truth, basically, or for Erica to tell the truth, even though I personally don't want to. It's like there's something bigger at work here, so we're gonna tell her the truth.
別に尋ねてもおかしくないでしょ。
There it is. Very clear indicator that we picked the right one. Even if it is to Suo's immediate detriment, which it might be.
あれだけ仲が良かったんだ。急に辞めたら理由を知りたくなるのは当然だと思いますけどね。いや、バスキア教諭が悪いって話ではないです。ただ、尋ねるのは当たり前だと。
I think it's her fault.
そうね。でも、なぜ今なのかしら。
Because she was depressed.
こんなこと生徒に打ち明けるなんていけないわよね。八重垣さんとは一番お話ししやすいから。
そうなんですか。委員長とかの方が。
生徒を比べてしまうなんてダメね。聞かなかったことにして。
なんだってんだ。
こんなことを頼むのはおかしいかもしれないけれど、白羽さんのこと少し気にかけておいてもらえないかしら。
注意してみますよ。
It's the least she can do, and that's a very innocuous request on the part of Dahlia Sensei. I wish, like, I wish I knew, like, if I was reading too much into this, you know? I could obviously look it up online or something, but that kind of ruins, like, the whole experience, you know? The suspense and whether or not, like, these characters are right or wrong for doing this, but, it's an innocuous request. It seems like it's good-natured, but you could also spin it as she's doing this so she can sort of get more information about the situation. Dahlia is asking this so she can get more information about the situation, keep an eye on Suo should she overstep her boundaries. I really don't, I just don't trust her, you know? It's not just a feeling, it's just, you know, these little hints that have been given to us, like, throughout the series about her. Whatever. We'll find out in due time.
礼法というものは恥をかくのを防ぐために覚えるのではありません。相手に対して敬意を払えているかどうかなのです。このような堅苦しい作法などどうでもよいと考えているのかもしれません。ですが礼儀をわきまえることによりあなた方ひいてはご家族の名誉を守ることになるのです。
I'm guilty of that I don't think it's worth the time. But I'm not a highly cultured young woman attempting to marry into a high-class family, so maybe that doesn't even apply to me. I think it applies to a lot of these girls, though.
.ではもう一度初めから席に着くところから始めますよ。
助け舟の一つも出してやるかね。
That's her reasoning, but you could also probably read that as she's genuinely looking out for her, which I think is true. We're 3 for 3 right now, as far as choices go in this chapter. Or is it 4 for 4? I forget. Haven't made the wrong one yet, though.
どうしました八重垣さん。
手順を見て大体覚えたと思うので、一度直にやってみて確かめたいのですが。
そうですね。では席に着くところから始めてください。
ありがとう八重垣ちゃん。
こいつは貸しだからな。
You know she's gonna follow up on that later.
座るときは腰を深くかけ、食卓との間を握り拳一つ程度開けるのが適当だったか。
発音ですが、さしすせそのしは SI ではなくスイと発音してください。
はい。苦手なものは苦手だって避ければいいのによ。
では先ほど教えました子音が2つ重なる即音便の例を高崎さん。
それは確か。
わかりません。珍しいわね。
そう言われるのは委員長で3度目だよ。
なんだか随分と疲れているみたいだけど。エリカの例え癖で言うなら、今の私はプルトニウムを積んでいないデロリアンだってこと。
Basically can't run anymore. Very topical and relevant reference, even though the movie's like, what, 30 years old?
すっからかんってことだよ。物憂げな顔が真ん前にあると味もしなくなるな。
It's funny how she is down by that, or she feels down because of that, but she doesn't feel down because of like her usual piercing gaze. Judgmental, I should say. Because it was judgmental. Like every time Chidori looked at Erica, I swear it was judgmental. You know? And it's not just because she had bad eyesight, they just genuinely did not get along. Maybe it's sort of signals a shift as to, like, she really does care about what Chidori thinks about her, just like in a very general sort of sense right now.
第二外国語よね。私も正直あまり得意じゃないのよね。
珍しいな。委員長が勉強関連も苦手だっていうの初めて聞いたぜ。
語学ってセンスが問われる気がするのよね。英語はまだなんとかなるんだけど。私も。そうだわ。八重垣さん語学が堪能みたいだし、私と高崎さんへ教えるっていうのはどうかしら。
いいことを思いついた的に言われてもな。ま、教えるのは構わない。こいつには弦楽器の授業で世話になっているからな。
いいの？
構わないよ。放課後、暇な時にでも相手してやるよ。
そう。ありがとう。八重垣さん、私も。
I think we're about to witness some savagery here, considering Erica's wording and who she addressed specifically with that last comment.
委員長は白羽に教わればいいだろ。
Looks like I was right.
この時間から外出か。
Probably around, well, it's like what? Evening, twilight, curfew is 6 at the school, so around that time, maybe it's past it.
これでトイレってだけなら笑えるだけだが。
But as storytelling methods go, that's almost never the case. Ooh, new background too. We've got the dining hall, new in this episode particularly, and in this chapter. Now we have this new shot of the forest, very sort of foggy, dusky, kind of mysterious.
こりゃ薬が効きすぎたのかね。つけていくのは無理か。
ねえ、あの日、
今は相手をしてる暇はないな。そろそろ頃合いだが。
何をしているの？
カブトムシを探してたんだよ。悪いか？
共同生活だということを考えて、私は虫はあまり好まないの。
そうか。見つからなくて諦めていたところだから上々だよ。そろそろ戻った方がいい。食事の時間だ。
まだ夕食にはだいぶあるでしょ？何か怪しいわね。
何も怪しいことなんてないだろ。バイオリンの練習で腹が減っているんだよ。
苦戦しているものね。
It's the pot calling the kettle black right there. I guess she just doesn't like it when it's used on her.
その約束の第二外国語の勉強だけど、時間が空いているなら今から教えてもらえないかしら。
It looks like we're not going to explore that very suspicious situation going on with Suo over there. And how she's sneaking out, though I very much want to. Maybe it's saved for another time or for another route, which is kind of a shame. I don't want to interfere with Chidori's route, though, just by complaining about how much I want to do Suo's eventually, because, you know, this is very interesting in its own right, and it's the canonical one, too. I'm just still... I can't let go of that, how unsatisfied I feel at the end of Volume, after, like, the very bitter taste that Volume 1 left in my mouth.
約束？そんなことしてたか？
エリカ、あなた。
冗談だよ。
そういうところもあの子に。
And who is that? We're not gonna find out now, I'm sure. But Erica reminds her of someone. That's very important. We're gonna have to remember that for later. Backstory building, character building.
愚痴は後で聞いてやるよ。じゃあ。
Oops. Looks like we are. And I'm kind of relieved about that. It would have been kind of annoying to introduce that sort of thread of interest and then snip it off right there, just leave us hanging. Unfortunately, you know, that's just really bad timing with the situation with Chidori right there. It probably seemed like she was coming off as very rude and uncaring, and she didn't really want to tutor her. It's very possible that Chidori interprets that situation that way, even though she had her own reasons. So I think she might have to deal with that fallout at some point.
なるほどね。真面目なやつほど思い詰めると怖いって知っていたが。
That really is true.
八重垣さん。
証拠を残すような真似はしないか。
こんなに遅くにどうしたの？
ちょいと散歩だよ。お前もどうした？ウサギのご機嫌伺いか？
学者に用があったのよ。
白羽が嘘をつくのなんて想像できないものな。高崎もお前と同じくらいに分かりやすいとありがたいんだけどな。
Don't we all?
高崎さん？彼女と何かあったの？
第二外国語、あいつ苦手だろ。だから教えてやる約束をしてたんだが、あることで。
That something being tailing the person standing in front of you right now, of course.
二度ほど保護にしたら睨みやがってさ。試験だってまだ先だろうに。別段急ぐこともないってのにな。
そういうこと。
何がそういうことなんだよ。
高崎さんはね、拗ねているのよ。
拗ねる？何に対してだ？約束を破ったことにか？
それもあるだろうけど、勉強を教えてもらえないということが原因じゃないわ。八重垣さんと一緒に過ごすことができなかったせいよ。
そんな少女みたいな理由で。
Sorry, Ernie, for just tuning in now. I had to make up for yesterday's lack of stream, you know? Doing this more often. Probably gonna wrap up soon, though.
反抗期真っ盛りのガキじゃないんだぞ。
きっと仲のいいお友達と遊ぶ約束をしていたのに、その友達は約束に重きを置いてくれていなかったということに拗ねているのよ。
You know, I think I have a decent understanding of these characters right now. It's because I can sort of guess with some accuracy, like, why a character acts like that in a certain moment. Some of them anyway. Like, the ones that are in some ways easier to read, like Suo and Rika. Chidori was kind of lucky there. I mean, the way she was acting earlier was kind of obvious, but she usually isn't so... She's not so... She never wears her emotions on her sleeve or anything. She's not very expressive either, so for her to act like that was a little bit... It wasn't uncharacteristic, but it was new. A welcome change, though, to be sure.
ちゃんと約束は守ってあげないと。お友達でしょ。
私の友人は本だけだよ。
Very Erica response.
白羽さんと一緒にいたの？
And now we, as I said, when this scene started, deal with the fallout, because she is not happy.
"密会してするおしゃべりは随分と楽しいのでしょうね。
ちょいと図書室へ本を借りに行ってただけさ。お前は試験勉強中ってか？
誰かさんが教えてくれないから一人でね。図書室に行ったにしては本借りてきてないじゃない。
That seems like a pretty accusatory tone.
借りようとした本が貸し出し中だったのさ。なんだよ。そんなに教えてほしかったのか？
I think she knows, I think, she sort of unconsciously knows this herself, because Suo's powers of observation and her understanding of people is very high. You know, she almost never gets her observations wrong. But Erica, in her very Erica fashion, is going to make Chidori admit it herself, even though Chidori is pissed. Somehow, there's a chance of this not going over well, if you ask me. But let's see.
Gakitori なら私が教える必要はなさそうだな。
発音を教えてほしいのよ。
ん？
もういいわ。
面倒なやつだな、お前は。
We've gotten the last 3 right in a row. 4, I forget exactly. But all of the ones present so far. Don't want to break the streak. This one's kind of tough, though. I have to think about this. Because, you know, Chidori's not happy. Trying to offer her, you know, sort of... I guess doing this is like her way of apologizing. It could be like Erica's way of apologizing in a way. Being like, okay, yeah, I messed up. If you keep my promise now, if you still think it's worth anything. This one is obviously the more direct and intimate choice, but asking in such a blunt manner could cause Chidori to shut down even further, because she's already mad and might not know how to respond to like a very direct declaration, I still kind of want to pick it though, because like the sentiment is there, you know, the meaning behind it is very, it's very like it's very wholesome, we'll say, but it has a risk of backfiring, is why I have a reservation about picking it. But I want to pick it anyway because of the reasons I just said, so I will. And I'm gonna, you know, go through the whole like, oh, I'm dumb, you know, if it's wrong. That's 4 for 4. I'm glad the evidence for that one is a little bit stronger.
わかった。腹を割って話そう。
は？何を言ってるの？
何か思うところがあるんだろ。話してみろよ。
あのね。
そうだ。話しづらいなら、委員長から紅茶セットを借りてくるとしようか。ロシアンティーでも入れてやるよ。
ちょっと。
あとはそうだな。カントリーミュージックでもかけて。
わかったわ。エリカは茶化してるのね。
Yeah, she is.
相手にしているのがバカバカしくなるわね。
それじゃあ私もバイオリンの試験勉強をしましょうかね。
ちょっと集中できないでしょ？
BGM 代わりだよ。耳に優しい音楽が流れていた方がお前もやりやすいだろ？
Provided it's good. I don't know if she's made any significant improvements since we first started, but
環境のことを考えてくれるなら、ベッドから床にこぼれ落ちている本を何とかして。
神経質なやつだな。不潔で死んだやつはいないぞ。
a word.
私がホコリアレルギーだったらどうするの
？That sounds awful. A dust allergy? You couldn't walk anywhere without... what? Sneezing? Breaking out? Whatever a dust allergy entails.
白羽の推理も外れることがあるんだな。
Timing could not be better there. Like, just minutes after I was saying that Suro's observations are almost never wrong, and that they have been in the past but very rarely, here she is saying that, yeah, she's wrong. Making me look bad, I swear. But it's that Chidori's not mad, necessarily. Or that she was, but like she wasn't mad about. I don't know. There's some, like, nuance in that, like, what's going on here that I just can't figure out. But I think that sort of confusing and like, well, maybe not confusing is the right word, but I think it was like, it had the setup to be this sort of intimate scene, but given the very headstrong and stubborn natures of our two protagonists, it was really not. You know, the setup was there, the execution was, well, not terrible. I mean, they didn't end up butting heads, which is an improvement, but we didn't really learn anything, and that's fine. Like, it's a long and arduous process when people like these two are involved, so it's not a bad thing. But it sort of leaves us on a unsatisfying note to end this part of the stream. We are around the half-hour mark, and I do kind of want to get a sense for where this chapter will end, or what sort of mystery will solve at the end, if there even is one, because we're not sure about that yet. But saving here, and yeah. So up to this point, we've seen just not really like a lot of developments going on. Well, no, there was a very important development in that, like, their relationship, if it's not like more intimate right now, or closer, it's more like they can talk like normal people. At the very least, they can, you know, have a conversation without insulting each other or questioning the other's intelligence or sensibility, at the very least. And they're going to be spending a lot more time together from here on out, so it's a nice vehicle for their developing relationship as well. But until next time, thank you all for watching. This is Ottermelon signing out. See you all later.